Hey everyone, Noah here. I'd like to thank everyone who participated in our 1,000 subscriber question and answer contest. Really, all the questions that were asked were really good. I really enjoyed the level of participation from our subscribers, and I'd like to thank all of you for subscribing to us and supporting this channel, because really that's what keeps us on our game and trying to make good videos for you guys. So thanks for the support. Thanks for the great participation in the contest. I'd also like to thank every member of Cubing World for participating in this contest as well, and for making such great videos that really make this channel what it is. Before I get to the question answers and the finally the contest winner, I'm just going to talk a little bit about Cubing World, give you guys a little update to tell you guys where we are. Season 2 was a huge success for us. We got about, I think, over 700 new subscribers from Season 2, and I'm really proud of that. Season 3, we're going to be a little bit more ambitious. We're going to have 12 members instead of just 9, and we are also going to have 5 videos a week instead of just 4, so that'll be 1 on every weekday. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. We're getting together a great group of people for Season 3, and I think it's going to be really successful. That being said, Season 3 is being delayed a little bit. It'll probably be at least another 2 weeks before the season starts. This is because with more people, there are more videos to deal with, and things have been a little bit up in the air. So I'd rather start the season later with a better understanding of what's going on than start the season earlier and maybe be a little bit less prepared. And I hope you guys understand that. So yeah, I have really high hopes for Season 3. I think it's going to be really well. I also want to apologize for the lateness of this video, because again, it was sort of difficult to coordinate everything, but eventually we got question answers from everyone with the exception of Jay Schuyler. And I apologize for that. It was difficult to get in touch with him, and rather than delay this contest video further, I decided that it would be better just to go on without him. So I apologize to everyone who put work into asking him questions, but this time around those will have to not be answered. So I'm really sorry for that. But we're going to go ahead with the 8 contest answers that are going to be in this video, and then at the end there will be a winner selected randomly from the people who asked those questions. So good luck to everyone. Alright, so I'll go first. The question that I chose was from the user Josh Dobby, and he asked me, how easy was it for me to learn to blind solve? I like this question because, of course, blind solving is my favorite thing, and this gives me an opportunity to talk about why I like it so much. I was first drawn to blind solving when I watched Haiyan's world record at the time, which I think was around 30.94 seconds. And it was a few months after that that I actually decided to learn how, because I just thought it was totally amazing that anyone could memorize a cube and solve it faster than I could even solve it. And I looked into it, and I found out that blind solving had a really coherent logic to it. And I'm a pretty logical person, and I enjoy things that make sense. And so I was really attracted to blind solving because I could understand how it worked, and I could understand all of the little parts of it. And I just got more into blind solving the more I understood about it. And that's something that never really drew me into 3x3, because look ahead wasn't really something I knew how to train. For me, it was something very uncertain. I didn't know I could ever be good at 3x3. But for blindfolded solving, I just really liked how I could understand my progress and see how things were going. So to answer the question, how easy was it for me to learn? I would say it was pretty easy, but only easy because I was extremely motivated to learn how, once I figured out that it had a really nice logic to it and was not sort of as random as 3x3 solving. So thanks for the question, Josh, and here are the rest of the answers.
Hey everyone, this is Phil, and this question was submitted by PhoneForce174. He asks, what has cubing taught you in life, / what different disciplines has cubing taught you? So as for the life part, I think it really helped me develop my ability to make split-second decisions and trust my instincts. Obviously, when you solve and you start the timer, you can't stop. You have to keep going until you finish, and you're forced into situations where you have to make decisions quickly. And I think cubing has really given me more confidence in my ability to make these fast decisions. As for the disciplines part, I think the biggest thing cubing has helped me with is my business skills. I went to college and I studied business, and I can say that it's very, very different actually doing business in real life than to purely study it from books. So I'm very thankful to cubing for giving me the opportunity to run an actual business and interact with customers, help design the website, and just do everything that revolves around selling cubes to people and making people happy. And I think that's a very unique and valuable experience. So I have cubing to thank for that.
Hey guys, it's Mitch. My comment that I chose was from StuntSoFGH3. His question was, what is your favorite and least favorite PLLs? How long does it take you to do each? So I can honestly say my least favorite is this NPerm. I hate it a lot. It takes me like 1.8 seconds to do it. I think that's when I timed it once, but yeah, that's how I do it. And then I can't really choose between these two. For my favorite one, this JPerm, it takes me a little bit under a second, and then this UPerm, I love this one, the MU one, and that'll take me about under a second as well. So that's who I chose. Hopefully you win. Bye.
Hey everybody, Speedcubing TV here, the creator of Cubing World. My question comes from Casey Koenig, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and he asks, what inspired you to create Cubing World? Okay, so I remember the exact day that the idea came to me. It was September the 2nd, 2012, and it was the last day of my summer break. And I think I was watching some cubing videos. I think I needed help with something, and suddenly the golden idea came to me, and I thought, what if there was a cubing channel that was the source of help for all cubers? What if there was a cubing collaboration channel that had a bunch of cubers on it, so there would be a huge variety of cubing content, because there would be like all the possible speed cubing categories covered, and there would be videos posted every day, so there would be a lot of content since there would be a bunch of members. So it just sounded like the best idea ever to me, and yeah, that was pretty much what inspired me, and I think that's still the main goal of Cubing World, at least in my opinion. So in a few years we'll have like over 1,000 videos, and then whenever somebody needs help with something, they will just think, oh, I'll just search Cubing World, and I'm sure I'll find a video there for whatever I need. So yeah, that's it.
So during the time of making this video, I'm pretty sick, so if you're wondering why my voice is messed up, that's it. So the question I chose to answer was, do you ever wish you were the best in another event besides 2x2? Yeah and no. Yes, because 2x2 doesn't really get any credit, I guess. Maybe from a small number of people. People saying like it doesn't take any skill. And it doesn't take nearly as much skill as 3x3 or blind or a lot of other events, but it still takes quite a bit of skill. There's a lot you have to work with, and yeah. And no, because this is the event I worked to get at, and I don't think I could break a record in any other event, so I'm happy with this one.
Hello everybody, Nick here. I'm answering a question by, from Eric Coy, I think is how you pronounce it. and he asked why Megaminx. So I guess the reason why I practice Megaminx so much is partially because I went to Newark 2012, Newark head-to-head, and they had Megaminx, and there were 5 people competing, and I ended up getting third with a 213 average or something. But that's not the main reason why. I started practicing it before that, and the main reason is because I just like the way people turn it. There's so many varied turning styles, and it's awesome to watch. But I started practicing it hardcore because of Newark. Alright, thanks. Bye.
Hey everyone, I'm Ranja, and my pick for the Q&A is Colin Y's question, why do you like the Scube so much, and how do you hope to share your love of Scubing with others? While there were some other comments by Eric Wee and Siva Mahadevan that were also very good, I find this one question easiest to answer. Simple answer is that most cubers have an affinity to some sort of puzzle, and this is it for me. It's different. It has its own style to it, and it makes it more of a challenge for me to solve. But it's also cool and unique. And I hope to share my love of Scubing with others by getting what's here and my findings onto here for everyone to see. Here is my laptop, by the way. Just growing the community to have resources on how to solve this. So yeah, that's my pick for the Q&A.
Hey guys, it's me, Cubix, and I only have a minute to answer a question, so I just want to thank all of you for asking such great questions, but the one I finally picked was Cube Dude's question, which is, how did you balance cubing and school-related work at a young age? Now, this is a really complicated question, so I'm going to give a full answer on my own channel, but here I'm just going to give a short, abridged version. Basically, in high school, I realized that cubing took up a lot of my academic time, which means that my grades basically dropped to A-minuses, which I know is actually still pretty good for a lot of you, but for me, it wasn't good enough. So what I basically did was I just got rid of cubing for 11 months, my grades finally improved, and I got back into cubing sort of senior year of high school into college. The biggest advice I can give you as far as balancing is, maybe don't be as extreme as me and just remove cubing completely, but what you might want to do is, if your grades aren't really as good as what you want them to be, consider cutting back on practicing cubing, because it's probably not going to get you as far in life as academics is, and I know a lot of your parents say that. I'm not trying to sound like them, but it kind of is the truth. So thank you all for asking such great questions, and Cube Dude, I hope you win. Until next time, toodles.
Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed those question answers from our members, and to conclude this contest, I will now choose a winner. Before that, I'd just like to say that I personally thought that all of the questions that were asked, or pretty much all of them, were really good questions, and a lot of the members were complaining to me that it was very difficult for them to choose a question because there were so many good ones. So if your question wasn't chosen, it probably wasn't because your question was not a good question. It was probably just because, there was a minor reason for choosing someone else's question over yours, and you probably just got a little bit unlucky. So thanks to everyone for participating, and here we go with the selection. So as you can see here, I have a list of the people whose questions were chosen. So we have Josh Dobby, whose question I chose. We have Full Force 174, whose question A Small Kitten chose. We have Stunts of GH3, whose question Mitch chose. We have Casey Koenig, chosen by Speedcubing TV, or Oscar. We have Pokemon Eggs, chosen by Chris Olson. We have Erikoi, chosen by Nick Wretch. We have Colin Y, chosen by Ronza, and Cube Dude, chosen by Cubix. Alright, so as you can see, each person has 3 letters next to their name. Each letter corresponds to a color, and each combination of 3 letters, if you haven't guessed already, corresponds to a corner on the cube. So, Josh Dobby corresponds to the red, white, and blue corner, which is going to be right here. We've got Full Force 174 corresponding to the red, yellow, blue corner, which is right here. Then we've got red, white, green, and red, yellow, green for Stunts of GH3 and Casey Koenig. So those are right here, and those are right here and right here. And then on the orange side, we've got Pokemon Eggs for orange, white, blue. Let's see, orange, white, blue. And we've got Erikoi for orange, yellow, blue. That's right here. And we've got orange, white, green for Colin Y. And we've got orange, yellow, green for Cube Dude. All right, so I'm going to disassemble this cube. All right, and I'm going to select the winner based on what corner gets chosen out of this Calvin's puzzle bag. I hope you're on the edge of your seat, because I know I'm on the edge of mine. All right, so let's get these pieces off, okay? And all right, let's sort these pieces out. So here's 2 edges, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, let's see, 11, and it's hard to do this while looking through a camera, and 12. So that should leave us with just the 8 corners. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's get our bag out. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the winner of the coveted rare Zhanchi Silk from the Cubicle.us, which is a Small Kittens cube store. Shaking this up really well, so it doesn't matter, you know, whether you were put in first or second or last. You're gonna be in a random order. I'd like to thank Calvin for this bag. It's a cool bag. All right, here we go. I'm going to open up the bag. I'm not looking inside. I'm going to reach in and choose a random piece. This is very suspenseful. Here we go. Let's go with this one. And it is red, white, and blue. That's my question. Ha! Congratulations, Josh Dobby. You have won a Zhanchi Silk. In order to receive your silk, please send us a message with your address, and we'll have Phil ship it off to you. Thanks for a great contest. Thanks for a great year, everyone. Congratulations, Josh.